Dear students, I will continue the line-wise explanation of the chapter 5, Footprints Without Feet. If only Griffin had managed to wake up in good time, all might have been well. Here the writer wants to tell that if Griffin woke up before arrival of the servant of the shop, then nothing would have happened. But the Griffin kept on sleeping and the servant of the shop had come. So the whole affair was disclosed, and when the servant opened the gate, they found that one man already sleeping on the heap of the cushions. As it was, he did not wake up until the assistants means here servants, were already arriving next morning. And the Griffin kept on sleeping over the pile of quilts, and he could not wake up early in the morning, and the servant of the shop had come, and when he saw a couple of them approaching, couple of them means some people, group of some people. When Mr. Griffin saw some people are coming towards him, approaching means coming towards him, he panicked. Panic means he was much shocked, he was full of fear and began to run. Seeing the people coming towards him, Griffin was panicked, shocked, scared, and he began to run. Panicked means scared. They naturally gave chase. Gave chase is a phrase. Gave chase means to start following, and the servants started following Mr. Griffin. In the end, he was able to escape only by quickly taking off his newly found clothes. Once again, Mr. Griffin had to remove all his clothes, whatever he had found from the storeroom. Once again, he threw off his clothes one by one into the air, and once again he became without clothes, without money. He was completely invisible. Only then he was able to run away from the grip of the servants of the shop. So once more he found himself invisible but naked in the chill January air. The writer is telling that here it is the month of January. In London, the month of January means a very bitter cold, and Mr. Griffin was without clothes. He was invisible but he was without clothes, so it was very difficult for him to walk in the street of London in such a cold weather. This time he decided to try the stock of theatrical company in the hope of finding not only clothes but also something that would hide the empty space above his shoulders. Now this time Mr. Griffin decided to go to a theatrical company. Why did Mr. Griffin decide to go to theatrical company? Because this time he wanted something more than clothes that could cover his empty space above his shoulders. Above his shoulders means his face, nose, ears. He wanted to cover his forehead also. He wanted to cover his nose. He wanted to cover his cheeks. So he decided to go to theatrical company, because in the theatrical company false nose, bandages and other things could be easily found. So this time he decided to go to a theatrical company so that he could cover his face. The above portion of his shoulder means his head. Shivering with cold, he hurried to Drury Lane. Shivering means trembling. It was very bitter cold, so Mr. Griffin was trembling with cold. Hurried means he was walking hurriedly, walking quickly. Mr. Griffin was moving quickly, and he went to a place in London. That place name is the Drury Lane. Drury Lane, what is Drury Lane? Drury Lane is the center of theatre world. It means there were many theatrical company. There were many theatres in the Drury Lane, which was situated in London, and so shivering with cold, he reached to the Drury Lane. Why did he go to the Drury Lane? Because Drury Lane was a place that was a center of the many theatrical company. He soon found a suitable shop. When he reached Drury Lane, and soon he selected a suitable shop where he could easily find something by which he could cover his face. He made his way invisible upstairs and came out a little later wearing bandages round his forehead, dark glasses, false nose, big bushy side whiskers. Big bushy side whiskers. Bushy means very thick. Whiskers means moustaches, thick moustaches that could cover the cheek. Large hat. Large hat means, I have already told you, wide brimmed hat. And Mr. Griffin was invisible, and he went inside of the theatrical company, and after some time he returned. But when he returned, he was quite visible because he had wore up bandages round his forehead, dark spectacles, glasses means goggles, spectacles, false nose, big bushy side whiskers. It means very thick moustaches that covers his cheek, and he put on a large hat on his head, and now he was quite visible person when he returned from the theatrical company. To escape without being seen, he callously means very cruelly, very ruthlessly, attacked the shopkeeper from behind. When he came out of that theatrical company, he wanted to run away without being seen to anybody. So he very cruelly attacked to the owner of that company, owner of that shop from behind. After which he robbed him all the money he could find. And when he attacked upon the head of the shopkeeper, and when shopkeeper became unconscious, he robbed all the money that was in the counter.